I think it's the song that's throwing me off.
Why?
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am here at Fit Club filming with Jenn and Gary. We're going to go through an arm workout, basically shoulders, bis and tris, on this Monday, the first Monday of January. I can't believe it. And we chose to do arms of all workouts. But I do get that request a lot. A lot of women, especially in midlife, want to train the upper body and have nice arms, great definition, all the stuff. So if that's what you're looking for, be sure to follow along with this video. Let us know what else you want to see in the comments, and we'll show you guys what we're doing today. Are you talking about this? Or
No, you're talking and I'm going.
Okay, all right.
Lightweight.
All right, so we are starting. First exercise here is going to be the rear pec fly. This is actually a new machine. It looks like they reupholstered this machine.
They did. It was pink. No, it wasn't. It was mustard.
Yeah. It was like that old school, like 80s color.
Yes.
This is an old machine that they brought in. I don't even know where from, but I love it. And so we're going to warm up here with about, what, sets of 15?
Yes.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
We like guests in our videos.
I don't know how many I did, but I did like definitely more than 15. Ooh,
So why do you like to warm up with rear delts?
I like to warm up with an exercise that I'm going to do more than once. So like if I'm only going to hit laterals once, I don't want to do it in the beginning of the workout. I want to do it in the middle. So since I'm going to, what are you doing?
I'm getting in.
Oh,
How do you get in?
with my ass. You didn't see?
No.
I lead with my ass. It's usually how I lead everything. So since I'm going to do 2 rear delt exercises, I like to start with this. And I always like to do a lot of volume with the first one. Really get a lot of blood in my rear delts. You'll see they'll start popping. We'll do like a warm-up set. Then, so I don't know if we're going to do this today, but we'll go up in weight, and then we'll do a big drop set. And the drop set is usually like 2 or 3. You might have seen that in my last video that I did with Eric. We're not going to do 2 laterals today because we're going to do bis and tris. We're going to do, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. Don't worry. We're going to do 2 rears, 1 lateral, 1 front, because we're going to do bis and tris today. Also, I did want to say my elbow and has been a little bit aggravated since I started benching because I'm doing powerlifting. So I like this and another machine for laterals because I don't have to hold on to anything. So like holding on will activate my forearm. Even if I don't hold on with my thumbs, I'll still feel it in my elbow a little bit. So that's why I like this one.
Yeah.
That's how I get in and get out. All right, after this set,
Oh my God, this is
pump
so
cover
heavy.
comes off.
Oh
I
my
know, it's
God.
really heavy.
What?
It's heavy.
What are you doing here? Jesus.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh.
No. No. All right, at least that.
Now I do feel like Jim Carrey. We got to put a picture. If you guys are old enough to remember Ace Ventura,
You have to put that
that is
picture
like the best scene ever.
Yeah, this is not the drop set. Not the drop set. I'm going to do 10 to 12. Let me squeeze my ass in here. See how I do it?
For the record, that is not the proper way to get in.
It is the proper way. It's the only way. Uh. $11, 12, and 1 for good luck. And you are going. I'll put it on.
Yeah, there you go. Jeez, this is heavy.
Shut up. Six. Come on. 8. Come on. Come on. 9. I didn't do anything. 10. A little bit. 2 more. 11. 1 more. Barely did anything.
Wow.
All right, drop set now.
Oh my God.
All right, so Typically when I do a drop set, I like to drop it down like 20 pounds.
Drop it low.
Drop it low. I do like to drop it low. So I'm gonna do the same weight that I did last time, which is 110. Then we'll drop it down to 90, then just go 2 pins. So I'm gonna do a triple drop.
Okay.
Got it?
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. 6, 7. Drop it. 4, 5. Shit. 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. 10. Drop it. 10, 11, 12. Drop it. 7. Oh.
Let's go.
10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Wow.
Okay.
So tell the people, because if you haven't watched our videos before, we have talked about this. There's going to be some women who want to grow their delts. What is your #1 training tip for building delts?
Okay.
Training tip, not diet, nothing else, just training only.
Okay. So I believe, and this is what I was taught 20 plus years ago when I first got my certification, because of the position that we're constantly in, I believe in going 2 or 3 to 1. So back 2 to 3 exercises, opening up, pulling for every push. Okay. And then, so I do like to do 2 to 3 rear delt exercises, 1 to 2 laterals, and 1 anterior when it comes to shoulders. And then I think the biggest thing here is when doing a lateral raise exercise, most people do not know how to activate their medial delt. So I think the best advice I can give you is make sure that you have very good mind-muscle connection. Please stop ego lifting. Doing this for lateral raises is not targeting the medial delt. So understanding how to lift with the medial delt, doing an upright row for medial delts, not for traps. That is going to be the best cues. And then, like I said, I'm all about the overall. So that's why I'll do like 2 or 3, then 2, then 1.
Do you think helps activate medial delts, that to get people to connect to it, is to have a partner press against you here?
Yes. Yep.
And you feel that kick in instantly.
Yes.
If you didn't have a partner, you could go against like put a pad against a wall and get against a wall and do it.
Yeah.
And you'll feel that kick in. I think it's so different than when you're trying to like lift a dumbbell out here, but just getting that like have your kid have somebody push against you here and then open, and that's the sensation that you want to feel.
Yes.
I can't even do that.
Because you're pressing your boobs.
Yeah.
I'm going to give another tip in a minute, but I got to go get a little piece of equipment. She's got to do her drop set, and then I'll give another tip if you don't have a partner. Okay. You're going to do a triple drop set.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. 10 to 12. 10. Come on. 2 more. 2, 1.
Whew. Wow.
Go again. Another 10. Eight. Come on. 9. One more. 10. Hold on. Another 10.
Ow.
Come on. 6. Come on. 4 more. 7, 8, 9. 1 more. 10. Okay, racket. Last one. Significantly lower. No pin. 15.
Longest set ever.
Don't you dare stop. 15.
Ooh. I think that was 15. Was that 15? Are they
So you take a band, you put it right on your elbows, and then you sit down. And you focus on thumbs down and lifting with the elbow.
Here.
And this will activate that medial delt.
I would say think out, not up.
Yes. Yeah. And then think thumbs down like pouring a teapot. So there you go. Little fun fact for you. All right. What are we going to do now? Do you want to go machined, dumbbell? What did we say we were going to do? Oh, no, we're going to do the cable.
We're doing lateral raises?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I've never done this one on my channel, so she's going to teach it. Let's get to work.
Let's go.
Oh, this feels good.
So the tricky thing, I think, for a lot of women using a cable system, it's great because it provides constant tension for whatever exercise you're doing, but the increments that it goes up, especially when you're doing upper body, smaller muscle groups, sometimes isn't realistic for you to actually lift the weight. So I think this will be the heaviest I actually go.
This will be the heaviest I actually go too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And which is going to be the 5-pound plate here, and then this is another 5, so not a lot. So some people might not even be able to do this specifically. In that case, I might stick with a standing version or just do dumbbells, frankly. That's just fine. But it is kind of tricky because you want to be able to utilize these different tools, like whatever machine, but again, the increments don't always work. So see how it goes.
So you'll notice from her set, her knees are here. I have to come all the way over here because I have very long arms. So if I'm going to get a full range of motion, I have to get closer to the cable. Otherwise, it hits the top. Hers is just about hitting the top, but I need to move. So you just got to see where your body is positioned.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is my absolute favorite medial delt exercise. Lateral raises with dumbbells are great if that's all you have if that's all that's available to you. But I love this variation. Number one, again, cables provide constant tension. Number two, you really can't swing and use momentum like if you are seated. So your body is fixed against this pad. And it just provides a lot of resistance, especially even at the bottom. So you have resistance all the way up and down. And ideally, you want to go up as far as you can, basically, the greatest range of motion that's available to you. So I'll go all the way up to about forehead height. That's when the stack hits the top. And these feel good. I know a lot of people complain also about feeling it in their traps. I don't know about you, but I don't feel anything in my traps. It's just because where your body is positioned relative to the weight stack and the range that you're able to get, you just don't feel any traps at all. So this is great variation.
And if you do, tuck your chin.
You heard it here.
We got to do another rear delt and then a front raise.
Okay.
And then bicep tries.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, she's teaching. Because she came up with this superset.
Yeah, so we're going to speed this workout up just a tad, and we're going to combine our rear delt and front delt exercise. So we're going to do a dumbbell rear delt fly right into dumbbell front raise.
So you want to know what my face is?
What is her face?
What are you doing with 5-pound dumbbells?
I'm just testing it out.
What the?
So this is another thing. This gym, I don't think they have 7s.
We're not using 7s for rear delts. I want at least 10 to 12s for rear delts and then fine for front raises.
What's happening over there?
I don't know, but let's get some dumbbells. 10s for rear delts and 5s for front raises. No, put those on the floor.
No, I could do 10s.
For the front raise?
Yeah.
I'm going to use the 5s.
Wow. Pot meet kettle. Kettle meet pot.
Shut up, you go first.
Oh, now I'm going first.
Yes, I went last.
Okay.
All right, so you could add to this, but whenever I'm telling clients to do rear delts, I tell them pick whichever hand position they feel it the most. Some people feel it more in their rear delts like this. Some people feel it more in their rear delts like this. I kind of do like a little bit of a combo deal, and I feel it the most in my rear delts there. So we'll do 12 and then go right into front raise. Ooh, she's going right for the front raise with the 10s. Fine. Now I got to do that.
So hand positioning.
I'll do it like this.
So you're kind of like at like a V almost.
Yep.
I like to do that too, actually. So like just the
Slight lead with the pinky.
the end of the dumbbells touch on the corners.
Okay, then I'm going to try 2 different hand positions and see which one I feel.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you go. Yeah, let's go do.
ah. I don't know which one I feel more. Ugh.
Here, just come up to here. Right there. Don't look so high. Right there. Right there. There you go. There you go. That's perfect. Getting swole.
Oh my God, these suck. Why does she never, ever make noise like it's hard? Meanwhile,
It's not that hard.
shut up, it's hard.
I've seen you do these with like 30 pounds. What are you
Not,
talking about?
no, standing, alternating, not face down.
Something.
I don't know. I don't,
How did
because,
you get roped into this?
I don't know. I will say that Kiara did tell me that a good thing to do for bicep tendonitis is to actually train your biceps.
Really?
Yeah, yes. So, but that's not really the reason, and I do have bicep tendonitis, but whatever. We're doing it just because the people want to see biceps and tries. But we're going to do it real fast because we are not going to enjoy this. We're only doing it for you. So if you don't like right now, I'm going to stop doing biceps and triceps ever again. Like it. Like the video. Okay, so we're going to do preacher curls because I do really like this
I
machine.
love preacher curl.
And then tricep
I would
extensions.
say preacher curls
are my favorite.
are my number one.
Absolute favorite
down
bicep.
bicep
Yeah.
exercise.
So they do have 3 different ones. I personally like this one. And then triceps, do you want to do rope? Do you want to do straight bar, easy bar?
I'm sort of indifferent. I like both.
All right, so we're just going to do the rope then. So
What's your favorite tricep exercise?
probably a press down and or an overhead extension. But I hate dumbbells because they aggravate my elbow.
I like skull crushers.
And I like the machine over there that Andy's on. So the overhead
I don't
machine.
know if I could do that one right now. So I also did not mention this earlier in the video. I had breast augmentation surgery, like 6 weeks ago or something like that.
So aren't you allowed to do upper body now?
I'm fully approved to do everything. I'm just feeling things out. So as I go from move to move. So some of the exercise selection today was influenced by your injuries and the fact that you have a powerlifting competition coming up.
Okay.
And also the fact that I am getting back into it post-op. So this is sort of a modge podge of what we're able to do.
Right, yeah. So I'm not going crazy heavy. Like, she wanted to go heavier on the last exercise. I'm not really trying, like, she actually went heavier than me on the cable over here, but I'm trying to preserve my elbows and shoulders for bench that I normally do not do. I have 2 more weeks and then I'm done benching for a long time. And she's just coming off of surgery. I don't do shoulder press. I don't know if you normally shoulder press when you do shoulders, but I wouldn't recommend it after surgery.
I have not done much at all in the last 2 years. So
I don't think you need
I
shoulder
like
press.
shoulder pressing.
I don't.
And I do like to test to see how heavy I can go, but no, I haven't done a ton of it.
Yeah. I don't do press. I've done it maybe 1 time in a video in the past couple years, but I used to have problems with my neck and I totally took them out for years. And people were like, oh my God, you have such great shoulders. How much do you press? And I'm like, you don't need shoulder press to have great shoulders. So, but yeah. So now we're not going to go really crazy heavy on this. It's just going to be You guys can go, I would say, you could do things kind of like what we did on the rear delts. Like I do sometimes like doing a drop set on bicep curls, like doing drop sets, like doing back off sets where like we go up in weight, sets of 15 to 12, and then we do a back off set of like 20 to 30. So you could do things like that. We're going to keep it simple today, but you guys could play around with those.
Yeah. So if you are a woman who's in midlife and you're looking to increase your intensity without going crazy heavy, those techniques can allow you to hit hypertrophy or get to near failure without loading the weight up.
Yeah.
And a lot of times if you're somebody who has an injury or tendinitis or something going on, you're probably better off opting for a lighter weight, not lightweight, lighter weight. So very careful wording there. And then using things like drop sets, rest pauses,
tempo reps, like 4-second eccentrics, things like that.
Yeah. So
or
great
2-second
tip for you
holds.
guys to think about when you're thinking about your training and especially with upper body too.
Yeah.
Because again, I can't do huge jumps on this stack.
No. Yeah.
It just becomes too heavy.
And even on that, like I might go up once.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to do.
No.
We're going to find out.
Let's go. I'm going to start with biceps.
Okay. So I think it's important. I always say everything with context. I think it's important to note you have been training crazy heavy, like pushing yourself to the limits. You probably have a lot more built up fatigue, and I've been resting a shit ton.
So that felt so hard. You saw my face. I was like wincing.
When we did legs the other day, I just hopped on the same weight that you've been doing, and I was just like, what? It's light.
I was so mad.
And I also realized I don't have any inflammation. My legs are so defined right now because I don't have a bunch of inflammation like I usually do from just training hard constantly. I've had a lot of rest. So I'm able to go heavier and it doesn't feel like a whole lot to me right now. So just another point on why you should take rest.
Or not.
You should take a rest after this.
I am. Well, basically this week is like lighter weight than last week. Last week was my heaviest. This week is lighter. Then next week I'm supposed to rest, and then the meet is at the end of the week. I don't know how much I'm going to rest, but I definitely won't be working out for like 3 days before the meet, 3 to 4 days. Technically, I'm supposed to take a full week. I don't know if I can mentally do that. All right, I'm not going up. Oh, God. Okay, so you're gonna start with the biceps?
I'm feeling very small next to you right now.
So what do you want me to do, deflate myself? Somebody pop my balloons. So not these though, because I paid a lot. I paid a lot of money for these motherfuckers.
Take that out.
Are we filming?
I think we're filming. That was on camera.
That was?
So I have not been training upper body for almost, a month and a half, almost 2 months going on. So done a couple of light sessions, but nothing crazy. I'm feeling so depleted right now. I'm going to be training upper body every day this whole week.
And that's it. I'm not training upper body again until I don't know when. All right, so here's what we're doing. I write these in my clients' programs, but I hardly ever do them. I think I've maybe done them once. So we're gonna do dead stop skull crushers with an easy bar. You're gonna be on the floor. And then she really likes to do incline bicep curls, which I give these to my clients too. Huge stretch.
Big stretch, and it's very difficult to cheat.
It is
Very
very
hard
difficult
to
to
cheat
cheat.
on these. When people are just standing up doing bicep curls, you see their elbows kind of go all different directions. With this, because your arm is hanging behind you, you basically can't cheat at all. You've got to keep your elbow back and curl the weight up and do the best you can. And I think you fatigue a lot faster as well. So
I tell my clients, make sure your elbows are pointing towards the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
So why don't I do the skull crushers while you do that, and cameraman will walk around.
okay, let's do it. Like a team workout here. This is so heavy, and it is so bright.
This is way too light. So tap it, get a big stretch, and then extend. Tap, get a big stretch, and then extend.
Oh.
That's how you're gonna do that. Okay, way too light. Okay, okay, here we go. Ah! Oh my God. I did 100 of those.
Okay, this is really light
I told you.
on my triceps, but
We need 40.
It's a new movement for my chest. You're still using a little bit of chest muscles here, so. Oh, done.
Action. All right, we're done. We did like 6 sets of that combination. I'm kidding. We didn't do that many sets. Doesn't matter. You'll never know because it wasn't filmed.
It was a good workout.
Yeah, it was. It was a great workout. I don't like doing bis and tris, but you guys will love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be amazing.
When's the next time you're going to do bis and tris?
I don't know, maybe like a month and a half from now.
How often do you train abs?
Never.
Really?
Never.
Never abs.
Never.
Do you have a six-pack?
I do.
Let's see here, six-pack.
The reveal. You can't reveal yours
I
unless you
cannot reveal
unless you reveal everything else.
today. We should do an abs video.
core.
Do you guys want to see us do an abs and core?
I just
video?
did one on my channel.
Oh, did you?
I did, but I'll do another one.
It's been a while since I've done one too, because I actually don't train abs.
Do I still?
You have abs. They're there.
I do.
All right, let us know below if you guys want to see us do a core abs workout. Drop it below. We'll get that on the calendar. We'll get it done.
They're gonna leave the comments, but we're gonna already schedule it anyway.
Yeah, we'll schedule it. We do what we want to do anyway.
Yes.
So, but we love your feedback. So if you guys like this video, please let us know and please share it. And be sure to subscribe to Jen's channel.
And her channel. All the good stuff. And leave your comments and like, subscribe. She just said all this, but I'm saying it again with a little bit of energy. Because people need energy in their
And
life.
we'll see you guys next time.
Yes.
Juicies!